Either your best player gets it, nobody gets it. Stingley had great coverage. Try to take 3 points out of the drive.
Seemed a little bit of confidence. The LSU defense holds, though. Now they start from the 20. Sean Shivers got the edge all the way out to the 33.
Last 5 games, Auburn has not given up 1 yard in punt returns.
Derek Stingley runs over, finally gets to field one, and then dropped it. And Auburn's got it. Jamie and Sherwood covers the muff punt by Stingley.
Jeremiah Dinson, number 20, is the guy that gets down there and makes the tackle. What a play on special teams. Remember, this Auburn coverage team had so many problems early in the season, but lately, the last 5 games, no yards. And was his knee down? Let's look at it one more time. They should replay it. Was his knee down? Catches the ball. It's a little farther back. If we could go a little farther back. Does his knee go down on the catch?
Yes.
I say yes. I say this is coming back and it's going to be no turnover.
Good eye, Gary. Bring in Gene Steratore. Gene, you think the same?
Great eyes, fellas. And, you know, the only thing I would look at, and slow motion will distort this a little, but what we have to see, the knee is definitely down. It's whether he has completed that catch of the punt or secured it. And it's really, really close. I mean, this is what replay's for. We can see it make contact here. Now, as we watch this come through, it's when does he possess this football now, right, as opposed to just muffing it. When does that catch become completed, and where is the knee when it becomes completed? So it is really close, and I'm sure that's what they're looking at upstairs right now.
Yeah, I agree with that, really, to tell you the truth. The more you look at it, the more you think his knee might have come back out. What a point by Gene. I thought he was down, to tell you.
He's good from 53 a year ago. We'll see. They're going to throw. Nix is going to go deep on the sideline. It's intercepted. Derek Stingley. Are you kidding me? There went 3 points.
Derek Stingley matched up against Seth Williams. The best 50-50 ball catcher they have for Auburn. Remember, he won the Oregon game. But I've never, and I talked to you this watching practice Thursday, Brad, I've never seen a guy with ball skills like Derek Stingley. And what did Coach Ogeron said?
He's going to be a receiver eventually.
Yes, he's going to go both ways. He promised his parents his first 2 years at corner, his 3rd year is going to do both. And teach these ball skills. Watch him go up and make it at the highest point possible. He did 3 of them in practice on Thursday just like that. And it was basically walkthrough. I ain't giving you anything. He reminds me he has ball skills like Charles Woodson. He really does.
He was named a mid-season All-American as a true freshman. He just made an All-American catch right there of his 4th interception of the season.
Remember, Auburn called timeout right now for this last play.
And they're saying Auburn called time. LSU trying to switch bodies. Stingley out one way. Stevens to the other now. And Nix going right back to the slant and too high and too behind Seth Williams.
Derek Stingley always lines up to the offense's left. But this time, since the receiver moves, he's sticking with number 18. His job is to go with the snap. He goes, actually the shift after it a little earlier than I drew it up. He was on the right side, he shifted to the left side and was there for the play.
Blitz off the corner. Nix has to run around it. Throws on the run and in and out of the hands of Seth Williams. Stingley breaks it up.
It was close. The flag is down on the play. And you're right. Nix had to get out of the pocket.
Pass interference, defense number 3. 15-yard penalty for the previous spot. Automatic first down.
So to add insult to injury, Jacoby Stevens walking out holding his neck, but also got called for the pass interference.
Thought it was Stingley that was holding, and Jacoby Stevens almost intercepted, and he runs into the bench. That's how he
why
gets
his
hurt.
neck is hurt.
Yes.
I don't think he's anywhere near the. Well,
no, I didn't think it was him that held. I thought it was Stingley that held on the play.
I think they just got the number wrong. Booby Whitlow gives it off. Could be an end around back to Nix on a flea flicker of sorts, but nobody open. And Nix has to throw it away. That was a lot of wasted energy for nothing.
Yeah, Delpit and Stingley, though, were not fooled. The two stars of the secondary. Delpit is going to go back and take the deep flea flicker throw away, and Stingley sees it and senses it as well, and they double cover Seth Williams on the play.
Here comes a blitz in the secondary. Wow, I thought Stingley was going to pick that off and take it home. But
If it had been a little bit more of an accurate pass, he probably would have, but the ball was thrown to the outside, and he had no chance. Stingley reads it, he breaks on it, but the ball wasn't thrown well enough to be picked off.
Saves that cheap shot that may come in when you're trying to fight it.
Agree.
well, they certainly needed it, and now the streak on the sideline as Seth Williams trying to find the handle and couldn't, and Derek Stingley covering again.
Yeah, that's not your regular true freshman corner out there. He's about 6'2" and about as comfortable as a guy on an island could be.
Nix looked over the middle, now being chased by Fehoko, and he's just got to launch it downfield. It's caught by Williams. I thought he was throwing it away.
What a play. Well, that one, number 18 won the battle, didn't he? And that's why Gus Malzahn threw the one at the end of the half. Because that's what Seth Williams does sometimes. I thought he was throwing it in the bench.
So did I. Nix on 2nd and 8. Looks left, goes left. Back shoulder throw to Williams. Got it to him.
And remember, if I was Gus Malzahn, I would have reminded Bo Nix, you did it before. You have some history with this. And do what you did against Oregon.
1st and 10 from the 20. Nix looks that way again, goes to the end zone. Broken up, flags down though, and Stingley down as well. Be the second starter in the secondary shaken up for LSU here in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, I think Eric Monroe ran into Stingley on the play, didn't he? He came across and broke up the play, and he also wipes out Stingley.
Pass interference, defense number 24. 15-yard penalty for previous spot. Automatic first down.
His left hand, I guess, was holding on the play. Didn't see it from that look.
Then he got hit by his own
sure
teammate
did.
on the side of the face, it looks like. Wow.
They kind of got their legs crossed up on the play, to tell you the truth, and that's why Seth went down. Oh, and then he gets his left arm pinned. He gets his head hit on the play. A little bit of everything.
He's climbing to his feet.